dead people can see you poop, but I'm gonna tell you why it doesn't really matter. What is up, you guys? I'm Sydalexandria, and today we are going to be talking about a subject that a lot of people might think is weird, but it's a question that I feel like people think about sometimes, okay? So, do you believe in ghosts? Do you believe in spirits? If so, keep watching, and if not, might as well just keep watching because this video might make more sense to you. So, I'm Sydalexandria. I like to talk about scientific, spiritual stuff, anything I'm passionate about, really. And something that I feel like I've personally always just kind of known is that, yes, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your higher self, really any spirit aligned enough to you to see you, can see you go to the bathroom, can see you do adult things in the bedroom, can see you do whatever. But it doesn't matter because they're in a high enough vibration that it's like, who cares? If you were an angel, like, do you care? Like, it's not creepy watching someone poop, you know? Because, so there's a spectrum of vibration, okay? This is the important thing to realize, is that there's beings on kind of the lower end of the spectrum of vibration. They're vibrating pretty low. And they're perceived to be negative or demons or things like that. Then there's beings who vibrate pretty high and they're perceived to be angels or positive extraterrestrials or something like that. So I also want to point out, I've done another video on types of spirits and kind of the difference between earthbound spirits, like dead humans from Earth who have died and not really gone into the light. And then the difference between that and then someone who is like an extraterrestrial being or someone who is a crossed over spirit, a sliver of someone's energy, kind of like leftover remnants of energy, who chooses to present themselves as an angel or something like that. There's lots of different types of spirits, and the ones who are gonna see you poop are really any of them. You don't want the negative ones too. Obviously, that's kind of where you want to draw the line and be like, no, because a negative spirit shouldn't be lurking around you. Like, they should be confused as to if they're dead or not. That's what negative spirits are doing. They don't care. Or if they do, just tell them to leave, and they have to. That's a law of the universe. And then the people who are probably going to be there the most are like grandma or grandpa, or like someone you know that has crossed over, some loved one, some ancestor, some family member, probably your close friend. But it's not weird to them because, one, maybe they're, you know, your dead parent or grandparent, and they've probably seen you poop when you were a little kid anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But they're not doing it in a creepy way if they're a high vibrational spirit. If you feel like a spirit is doing it in a creepy way, simply tell them to leave. But the truth is, they're dead. What do they care? You know, when you die, you usually, we're not talking about demons and super low vibe spirits anymore. We're talking about normal, good, genuine people. When they die, they have this greater understanding. Okay, and sure, take this with a grain of salt for protection. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You don't have to believe me. I don't expect you to. I don't believe anything I hear. This is my own theory of the universe. I feel like we all have our own theory of the universe that we are constantly adding to with every little piece of information we get throughout our days here. So I tap into people's Akashic records. When I was younger, especially, I was really into just kind of naturally getting messages from dead people. So this is why I know a lot about this. And now I'm more into the ET stuff because that's more where my vibration's at nowadays, because I've kind of put a block on the dead people. But I am very, very familiar with at least what I perceive to be what happens when people die, is if they go into the light, they get this understanding, and no one who went into the light is going to care about you pooping. Like, it doesn't matter to them, and they would much rather be like, yeah, go work on what you're passionate about, you know, whatever your name is, yeah, keep going, do this. Like, they might give you a motivational message just whenever they get the chance, whenever they feel like you need it. That could be while you're doing something, like, I don't know, I feel like I keep saying pooping, but I'm talking about really anything. Like, I know firsthand, I've said it a couple times on video, I think, that I got the strongest message. There were 2 times in my life, 2 of my hugest turning points, that I got a message from, I don't know, my higher self, the universe, spirit guides looking out for me, whatever you want to call it. I run everything through my higher self, so I know me at my highest vibration allowed that information to come to me, because I knew it was a turning point in my life. My life could have gone in 2 very different directions at these 2 different points in time when I got these messages. One of the times, it was when I was in the bedroom about to do some stuff. Spirit told me stuff. So yes, dead people can see you poop. Dead people can see you do everything. They don't care. It doesn't matter to them. So it shouldn't matter to you either, and it shouldn't be creepy. Like I said, if you've got some weird demonic thing going on, you need to handle that. Tell them to go away, and they will. And if this is some relative or ancestor, ancestors aren't always positive. I mean, they're spirits like us, and not everyone has great intentions. So if any spirit is bothering you, you can tell them to go away, and by the laws of the universe, they will. You are a powerful being. You can tell any other being to skedaddle. The universe is way too vast for that if you don't want them near you. I hope this video was interesting. If you guys have any questions related to this topic, drop it down in the comments. I would love to answer them. If you guys have any other video topic suggestions, leave those in the comments as well. Peace out.